Okay, this is chapter 3. This is part 4. This is a reading about how East is meeting West. Okay, so listen to this. Write down any new words you hear. Try to figure out who's in the story, what happened, where it happened, when it happened, and why it's happening. Okay, here we go. Guanxi. It's the first word any business person learns upon arriving in China. Loosely translated, Guanxi means connections, and it is the key to everything. Securing a business license, landing a distribution deal, even finding the special colonial villa in Shanghai. Fortunes have been made and lost based on whether the seeker has good or bad guanxi. Now, like so many things in China, the old notion of guanxi is starting to make room for the new. Business people, local and foreign, are tapping into emerging networks that revolve around shared work experiences or taking business classes together. Networking that once happened in private rooms at smart restaurants now goes on in plain view, at wine tastings for the nouveau riche, or at Davos-style get-togethers such as the annual China Entrepreneurs Forum held annually in China's Yabuli ski resort. By tapping into these informal groups, Western companies can theoretically improve their understanding of the marketplace, hire the best talent, find potential business partners. Guanxi goes back thousands of years and is based on traditional values of loyalty, accountability, and obligation. The notion that if somebody does you a favor, you will be expected to repay it one day. One of Asia's most successful businessmen, Hong Kong billionaire Li Ka-shing, has used his Guanxi particularly astutely over the years, in the process winning valuable licenses and permission to build huge real estate developments. Playing the Guanxi game is still imperative, especially for foreign investors. Many of China's networkers meet through an American or European MBA program. Gary Wang attended INSEAD, the famous French business school outside Paris. Today he runs a YouTube wannabe called To Do that was largely built on connections made at business school. A fellow student who worked at Ogilvy and Mather Worldwide helped out with the public relations. And another INSEAD graduate, Helen Wong, a partner at Granite Global Ventures, helped Wang raise $8.5 million after a friend heard him speak at the China-Europe International Business School in Shanghai. Without knowing all these people through INSEAD, says Wang, To Do probably never would have happened. Executive MBA programs, all the rage now in China, have become Guanxi Central. Targeted at senior executives and high-powered entrepreneurs, the programs are attracting some of China's most successful business people. It's important to have friends in different industries and meet people from different cities, says Zhu Junjun, who now runs the Chinese operations of a South Korean company System, and did an executive MBA at Chung Kong Graduate School of Business in Beijing. Multinational companies, of course, provide rich opportunities for networking, too. Ogilvy Public Relations Worldwide holds an annual party for former employees, many of whom now work at the company's clients, including Lenovo, Johnson & Johnson, and solar panel maker Suntech. McKinsey has plenty of alumni who have moved into senior posts at major companies and startups. Obviously, they became a valuable network for us, says Andrew Grant, who runs the firm's Shanghai practice in China. If one thing has remained the same for foreigners in China, it is this. Cracking the Guanxi code still takes hard work and perseverance. Networking at an alumni barbecue or wine tasting goes only so far when trying to build relationships of any lasting value. After the first 30 minutes of these functions, say people who have attended, foreigners and locals almost invariably break off into separate groups. What's more, Chinese business people are more experienced and globally savvy than they were just a few years ago. They're looking for business connections who can help them expand outside China or get their company listed on a foreign exchange. People want something more from professional strategic levels for their relationships, says Li Yefei, Viacom's chief representative in China. They want to know how good your Guanxi is back home.